Hello everyone, welcome to Barca News. It is November 30th, 2023, and Barcelona have received a big financial boost from UEFA. Also, it's reported that PSV Eindhoven have informed Barcelona that they will be activating the option to buy for Sergino Dest. And finally, Alex Valle could be in Xavi's plans for next year. We have a lot to discuss, so let's begin. Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Mo, and I would like to apologize for not posting videos every single day this past week. But because of the holidays, I had some family visiting from out of town, so I was busy showing them around. But don't worry, because starting today is back to your daily uploads and also your regularly scheduled live streams, which are on Mondays and Wednesdays. And of course, a post-match live analysis starting this Sunday as soon as the match between Barcelona and Atletico de Madrid ends. Now, having said that, because I didn't post a video these past 2 days, I do have a lot of news that I want to share with you. So I'll be uploading 2 videos today. This will be video number 1, with video number 2 following a few hours later. So let's dive right in. But of course, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment, because all of this helps this channel continue to grow. Now let's start with the news that Barcelona celebrated their 124th anniversary yesterday, November 29th. Which, as I mentioned before and during the live streams, that's actually also my birthday. So I'm very proud to say that I share my birthday with my beloved club, FC Barcelona. And during this anniversary, Barcelona unveiled several new plans, including a new logo and also a new anthem. Now, the anthem will have exactly the same words as the current anthem, but the music will be a little bit different. And as far as the logo, don't worry, this logo will not replace Barcelona's emblem. This is simply a logo to celebrate the 125th anniversary, which will take place next year, and which Barcelona plans to celebrate in our newly renovated Spotify Camp Nou Stadium. And speaking of celebrations, Barcelona celebrated qualifying to the round of 16 of the Champions League for the first time in 3 years, after that heroic comeback and victory against Porto at Montjuic, 2-1 with goals of Cancelo and Joao Felix. Now with this victory, Barcelona have now received a total of 70.55 million euros from UEFA, which of course is a huge financial boost for Barcelona, who are currently going through difficult financial times. Now the breakdown of these 70.55 million euros that Barcelona have received begin with 34 million euros that Barcelona have received as a bonus for participating in the Champions League for 10 years in a row. There's also the 60 million euros that Barcelona have received for participating in the Champions League group stages. And then there's also been the 2.8 million euros that Barcelona have received for every single victory that they have enjoyed, including the 2 victories against Porto, the victory against Royal Antwerp, and of course the victory against Shakhtar Donetsk. Now Barcelona still have one more match to play in the group stages against Royal Antwerp, and if Barcelona win that match, they will receive 2.8 million euros more. And Barcelona have also received 9.8 million euros for qualifying to the round of 16, which so far brings the total of Barcelona to 70 million euros. But again, if they do win that match against Royal Antwerp, this will bring Barcelona's total to 73 million euros, which again, it's a huge financial boost for Barcelona, who are currently undergoing difficult financial situation. And speaking of bonuses in the Champions League, Barcelona will now have to pay 5 more million euros for Pedri, because after that match against Porto, Pedri completed his 100th match with Barcelona, where he played at least 45 minutes. And as per his contract, Barcelona will now have to pay another 5 million euro bonus in variables to his former club, Las Palmas. Now this brings the total cost of Pedri to 22 million euros, because Barcelona paid 5 million euros fixed for the player plus 1 million euros in variables. Then Barcelona had to pay a 5 million euro bonus to Las Palmas when Pedri completed 25 matches, another 5 million euros when Pedri completed 50 matches, and now another 5 million euros for Pedri completing 100 matches. And also Barcelona had to pay a 2 million euro bonus because Pedri has been a regular with the Spanish national team, which again, all of this so far brings Pedri's total cost to 22 million euros, which of course, given how valuable Pedri is to the team, I think it's a very small price to pay for one of the best midfielders currently in the world. And speaking of signing players, it's reported that PSV Eindhoven have informed Barcelona that they're ready to activate Sergino Dest option to buy. Now, Sergino Dest joined PSV Eindhoven this past summer on a one-season loan with a 10 million euro option to buy. And Dest has been doing really well both in the Champions League and in the Dutch League. And as a result, PSV Eindhoven have been very happy with the American fullback's performance. And as a result, they have informed Barcelona that they're ready to activate his clause and sign him on a permanent basis. Now, the only problem is that PSV Eindhoven have informed Barcelona that they want to negotiate that 10 million euro release clause down. So they want to pay less than the 10 million euros that they agreed to. And of course, Barcelona are remaining firm on their stance that if PSV Eindhoven want to sign Dest, that they will have to pay the entire 10 million euros. Otherwise, Barcelona have no problems of taking Sergino Dest back next summer and either loaning him or transfer him somewhere else, because given his good performance so far, Barcelona know that they will have no problems finding a new suitor. So either PSV Eindhoven pay the 10 million euros or Sergino Dest will go to a different team. Now, another player that is doing really well on his loan is Alex Valle, which reported that Xavi Hernandez is seriously considering including him in his squad next season. Now, Alex Valle is a 19-year-old left back which Barcelona loaned to Levante for this entire season. And it's reported that Bojan Krkic, whose job is to monitor Barcelona players who are currently on loan, traveled to Valencia to meet with the player and discuss his progress. And so far, Barcelona are extremely happy with the progress that Alex Valle has been having at Levante, where he's had a total explosion in talent and where he's become a very important player during his loan spell. Now, it's reported that communications between Bojan Krkic and the player, or the meeting between Bojan Krkic and the player, were very positive ones. And Xavi Hernandez wants Bojan Krkic and the club to keep very close tabs on Alex Valle and his development, because Xavi sees Alex Valle as a very real option for the left back position next season. Because after all, we currently only have Alejandro Balde in that position, with Marcos Alonso leaving at the end of his contract next summer. So Xavi Hernandez will need a second left back to compete with Alejandro Balde for that position. And Xavi is seriously considering Alex Valle, given his great performance during his loan spell. Now, one player who is not doing well on his loan is Pablo Torre, who Barcelona loaned to Girona for the entire season. And as I reported previously, Barcelona are seriously considering recalling Pablo Torre during the winter transfer market so they can loan him to a different team so he can get more playing time, because so far Pablo Torre has not started in a single match for Girona this season, and he has only accumulated around 120 minutes of play. Now, Pablo Torre is 19 years old, so he's in a critical stage of his career where he needs to be getting as much playing time as possible so he can continue growing and developing, and that way his growth does not stunt or does not reach a plateau. And since Pablo Torre is not getting that much needed playing time at Girona, Barcelona are seriously considering recalling him in the winter transfer market. And there's reports that there are plenty of clubs in the second division of La Liga who are interested in taking Pablo Torre for the remainder of the season and giving him the playing time that Barcelona want him to have. And amongst those teams are Pablo Torre's former team, Racing de Santander, and also Zaragoza. Now, on to the news that Mateu Alemany seems to be considering running for the presidency of the Royal Spanish Football Federation. Now, as you already know, the Royal Spanish Football Federation currently does not have a president after Luis Rubiales stepped down after that scandal with the women's player who he kissed on the mouth during the World Cup celebration. And so far, Pedro Rocha has been the temporary president of the Royal Spanish Football Federation, as the federation will hold elections in order to determine who will be the next president. Now, it's been reported that Mateu Alemany has been having discussions with the local federations within Spain to see what their feelings like, what they are looking for, what kind of president they want to elect. And even though this could mean nothing, and this could just mean that Mateu Alemany is curious, it's more likely that Mateu Alemany is testing the waters and trying to figure out whether he has a shot of running for the presidency of the Royal Spanish Football Federation. Now, of course, I always do love to hear from you, so please let me know down below in the comment section, would you like to see Mateu Alemany as the president of the federation, or would you rather see someone else? Please let me know. Now we will end today's video with the news that Joan Laporta has reportedly instructed the Barcelona directors to stop criticizing Xavi Hernandez in public and to stop leaking reports of their distrust in the coach to the media. Now, it's reported that Joan Laporta is very upset with the latest statements of some Barcelona directors who have informed the public of their distrust in Xavi as Barcelona's coach, and some of them have been leaking stories to the media of their unhappiness with the performance of the team under Xavi Hernandez. And Joan Laporta has been very upset and has instructed all the directors that he doesn't want any of them leaking any stories about Xavi Hernandez or criticizing him in public, that if they want to criticize Xavi Hernandez, that they have to do it behind closed doors. And I must say that I 100% agree with the Barcelona president. Now, I'm not defending Xavi Hernandez because I have criticized him a lot in my most recent videos where I've said that the team are not doing well under him. But I 100% agree with Xavi Hernandez that the Barcelona directors have all to come together and show a unified front, especially given how much attack Barcelona received from the exterior. And the last thing we want is for our own directors fighting each other and making the club look fractured. So what we need is a unified front, and we need to everybody come together, defend the club, defend our players and our coach, even though they disagree behind closed doors, because after all, that's what those meetings are for. So that is it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give me a like. Also, I would like to invite all of you to please leave a comment down below, giving me all your thoughts and opinions about all the news that I share with you. Finally, I would like to invite all of you to please subscribe to the channel so you can stay current on all the latest news in regards to our beloved club, FC Barcelona. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video. And as always, be scars.